Today we're talking all things Anderson Raptors with AD Chris Newton. Coach, how are we doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing, sir?
Well, the sun's out. It's above 32, and I'm very pleased.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. As I say, I just want the snow to be gone.
We've
Get
got
it out
snow
of here.
piles that are as high as the stop signs back here, and I
Yeah.
just want them to go away.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready for it.
Well, we got a lot to cover here. We got a lot of Raptors information to pass along to the faithful. So let's rock and roll and let's show some love to AQT and let them start today's show off. There's looks like we've got a big old duel with Milford on Wednesday at the friendly confines of Anderson High School. How's the season been going so far, Coach?
Yeah. Season's going great. Season is going great. We got uh let's see here. We got something out, colded out last week. I knew it was snowed out or colded out or something. We got that. So unfortunately, we weren't able to play Winton Woods
Okay.
last week because they had a cold day. So we didn't get to perform last week. The week before, we had a big victory over Bartels Road. So
Nice.
I believe we're I think we're 9-1 right now. Kids are playing great. So we got a big week this week. It's good. I'm glad you started with it because now we have a couple different um, matches. We got Tuesday, we're going to Winton Woods. And then, like you said, we've got Milford on Wednesday. We had a huge it's kind of it's a tournament we were in here recently, and we qualified for regionals
Nice.
out of that tournament. And what's weird is the regionals really aren't until April. And we've been fortunate enough with Joe Walla, our head coach coming on, Joe Walla and Michael Whalen. Um, they have really done a great job in this program and have really amped up our kids. So we've been fortunate enough that we've been at these regionals a couple times. But yeah, it's just so weird. You know,
Well,
we're doing a winter sport in in April. But just to mention some of the kids, and believe me, there's plenty of kids that contribute tremendously. But when I watch Kendall Bailey, I mean, this young lady, she's fantastic. But Leighton Iredale, Sean Garonsky, Cole Clement, and then as I like we have a freshman. She's just gonna be Hana Zamana. I tell you what, this little girl, she is phenomenal. So, but we got some great kids, and man, shoot, I'd put this group up against any group, and we're going to be able to find that out.
fantastic. Well, good luck to them. But the question at hand, Newt, do you find yourself this year knowing more of the questions or less of the questions this year when you
I'm
go?
just going to tell you. Now, I don't want to toot my own horn, but not that I keep track, but in our last one, I did achieve a record of 7 correct answers. 7.
I'm
Now, it's about
gonna have to send you a
11.
button so you can hit your own little button.
Yeah, that means I knew 8% of the questions. And I will tell you this, on probably 60% of the questions, I didn't understand the questions.
Nice.
So I had about a 40% rate of understanding what the words in the question were. I got 7 right.
Nice.
So, hey,
I'm good with
if
it.
you got you got a question of the day and you need some help, Rob, give me a
Stop
call.
by
You
the
got my
athletic
cell.
department. That's
You got
right.
my cell.
Yes.
I get so excited, like I want to scream because I want people to know that hey, at least I know one.
We gotta get a little buzzard made for you. All right. Well, good luck to them. Let's go over to the hardwood, talk basketball. We'll start with boys. Let's see. This week, two ECC games on the docket. Traveling to Winton Woods on Tuesday, and then well, I guess heading up 275 to 71 to Kings on
There we go.
Friday.
There
So
we
I'm
go.
sure two tough ones this week.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're struggling right now, but this will be, we're starting our second go around now in the league. So what we'll be able to see and is if we're making progress. We've struggled in the league. Okay. Now it's a second go around against these teams. So now are we getting better and being more competitive and winning and
Right.
winning these games? So I'm excited. There was a while back ago, a couple years ago, we had a team um, that went 0 in their 0 for their first five. It wasn't basketball, but it was another team. Went 0 and 5 in their first five league games. And then those five teams, when we played them again, we beat four of them
Nice.
second time and go around. So that's to me so important is the growth of our team. And so, Winton Woods and Kings, they quite honestly handled us during the earlier games. So, um, but we've been playing better. We're just right there. We just can't get over the hump. It's so frustrating for me, and so that multiply that by 700. That's how frustrating it is for our kids and
Sure.
our coaches. But we'll get it after it. We had some really good games. Ace, Austin, Trace Jalek, um, Toby Strasball had a great had some good performances, and Brady Coon really
Mhm.
had some nice performances last week. So very excited about that, being big underneath the basket and not only getting rebounds but putting some shots in. So hopefully we'll continue that, and we'll get better and start seeing some more progress.
Sounds good. Well, good luck to the boys this week with the two ECC matchups. Let's go to the girls' side. Same situation.
Same day.
Same thing. They have uh, traveled to Whitten Woods tonight, 6:30 tip, and then head to 275 to 71. No, you guys host Kings on Thursday. Excuse me.
No, well, no, we actually we made an adjustment with that, so we hosted them here. We did.
Okay,
That's when we did the varsity boys and varsity girls together.
got
Yeah,
it.
so we'll be at Kings.
Got it on Thursday, 6:30. So good luck to the girls
Yeah,
on that, and that second time around, hopefully
yeah,
it becomes a little more fruitful and get ready for tournament time.
yeah. And we have a rescheduled game that was just finalized, rescheduled. We'll be
On
at
Saturday.
Walnut Hills.
Yes, at Walnut, Saturday, 7:30
That's
tip. I do see that right here. I
yeah.
I missed it. So
No, no,
okay,
no. And I think it'll probably be a 3 o'clock tip. They're still playing around with it, but I'm almost positive it's going to be a 3 o'clock tip at their place. So again, we're going to find out. It's the second time we go around, and Winton Woods. I mean, they can be smothering
yes,
at times with the pressure that they apply, and they have some outstanding young ladies and a tremendous coach. And again, we're going to see. We know what they're going to do. So my hopes are we're going to go out there and we're going to put on a better show tonight than we did when we played here. And I fully expect that's what we're going to do, without a doubt.
perfect.
But Ella Dryer, we had a couple big games. Ella Dryer is just, she just does such a great job for us. Bria Costin really is starting to come on. She missed a little bit first of the season. She's really starting to come on now. And then we got a girl, Mimi Greiser, who's just as tough as nails. I was joking around with somebody the other day. She's probably our smallest girl on the court, and she leads our team in blocks. I mean,
Crazy.
she's just feisty and gets after it. And so that's what we're going to need to do tonight. So I'm excited to be there cheering for them.
Good. Good luck to them. Let's go to the smaller hardwood and let's talk bowling, boys and girls
Oh,
bowling. Looks like a busy week. Kings at Mason Bowl on Tuesday, hosting the Elder Panthers on the boys' side at Cherry Grove on Wednesday. So does that mean that does Seton travel with Elder Newt?
I believe it's going to be we're going to have Ursuline with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to have
Ursuline, great.
Ursuline and Elder.
And that'll be Wednesday
Yeah.
at Cherry Grove, and then the Wildcat Baker Brawl at HP Lanes. That must be up in Columbus, I'm guessing, Saturday at noon.
The Wildcat Baker Broad. Gotta love it. You gotta
Wow,
love it.
sounds
Hey,
exciting.
no, we had what a week. What a week this past week has been. We got the win versus Bartels Road. Our boys uh beat Harrison as well. Um the girls I believe, and I just for the last 10 minutes just been in here talking with our head bowling coach. Um I we believe that that's the highest that we have scored in our girls program since the ECC began.
Really?
Um, our score against the Spartans the other day. Our girls, John Raymond does a phenomenal job with our girls. Paige Ward is just she's a hammer, but Hannah McOwen has been doing a great job for us as well. Nola Bitzer, so. Um, Matt England. I mean, we have Vivian Shank. They're doing a great job competing, and they played in the best of the East and the West showdown this
Okay.
past weekend. And I believe our girls finished in eighth, very respectable eighth. But
Yes.
Rob, our boys, I got to
Talk
get
to
a little
me.
closer so you can hear me on here. The boys won the best of the East and the West showdown. Big time,
Wow.
baby.
That's
Big
strong.
time. Huge. We've been knocking on that door here a while. We've been the best of the East, but we've never been able to be the best of the everything.
That's
And
great.
so that's what we were this past weekend. So coach brought in the big old trophy. So super excited for him, and just his excitement level was incredible for our kids. And you know,
That would
he
certainly give them some momentum, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And you know you got a good one when you see passion. And our coach has so much passion um with the sport of bowling and just love it. And in our kids, we're a senior dominated squad, right? I think everybody is a senior.
That's great.
Um
Well, that's
so
contagious.
yeah, yeah. So our Elijah Haynes was the top bowler in the turn in the at the tournament with a in a 3 game series. He was the top guy, so he made the all tournament team. So we also, in our JV Lancer Classic, we had Cameron Case and Mikey Lubers both perform incredibly well. I think I wrote down Cameron had a 413 and Mikey had a 389 2 game series. So
Yeah,
um,
great.
it's bowling is going very well, and the kids are performing at very high levels. Very exciting.
All right, we've got 9 minutes to get one, two, three, four, five sports wrapped up. So we're going to do the express version.
Okay.
Here we go. We're going to go. Let's get on the go to the mat and talk
Okay.
gymnastics, and let's talk about how great Anderson Gymnastics is doing.
All right. So did very well up at Centerville.
The
On
Elk
Saturday,
Invitational.
the
Yes,
Elks Invitational. I jotted down. I was up there, so I got to see these performances, and the girls did great. But I would say Maggie Hartong on the beam was just absolutely fantastic. Olivia Jones on the floor was incredible. Ev Teese on the bars did a great job, and Olivia Pitts on her vault. So I mean, it was really neat to see the different girls because I haven't been able to see a gymnastics meet. That's my first one I've been able to get to this year. So, gymnastics is they don't get to perform in Cincinnati a lot of the times, and got to go out. And so, like here we did, but they'll be on Sunday. They'll be at Gymnastics Central participating in the Spartans Invite. So we'll be
that's
excited
great.
to see them again.
The girls had to appreciate you showing up, Newt, and
Oh,
supporting them. I'm sure they just loved it.
and they show it too. They are so nice, so nice. And our parents, I sat with our parents. Just we have unbelievably nice kids and parents. Very lucky, very fortunate.
Fantastic. Well, good luck to them as the regular season winds down. They get ready for tournament play. Hey, let's jump into the pool.
Okay.
Talk boys and girls swimming and diving. I know that the ECC championships occurred this past weekend, and then we're tapering for the OHSAA. So let's talk about swimming and diving.
Yep, I left Centerville and drove straight to Mason, where we were competing in the ECC swimming championships. So, I can't remember exactly what place we came in, but I know we had really good performances. I think we came in seventh place. As I was talking to our coach, our ECC, I mean, we got some teams that are just phenomenal and are
Great,
competing like crazy in there. So, you know, um, our kids performed. A lot of them achieved personal best.
great,
So our coach was very excited, and Alex Ness, Cooper Maloney, um, excuse me, those are two of the kids that come to mind with performances. Morgan Renner always is out there throwing out great performances and stuff like that. Jacob and Ben Stinger, I think, set personal best in their, multiple events. 500 is one of them. Gosh darn, that 500-yard freestyle. I got to tell you what, you, I'm not sure I'd make one lap, much less, you know, how many 20 laps or whatever they make. It's absolutely incredible. Um, but good performances. They're back in the pool this Wednesday, and they'll get after it. Um, but and then we got, like you said, sectionals coming up. So we had some classics last weekend. So these kids are getting ready to compete at the highest level, and their times are where they need to be. So we'll be excited.
great. Well, but good luck to
Diving,
them.
diving was Bella Bassford. Not only is the Southwest Classic champion, she's also the ECC champion.
It's
So it
great.
was excited to cheer for her Thursday night as well.
Congrats to them, and good luck as they taper and get ready for sectionals with the OHSA, and hopefully
Yeah,
several get to go to Canton and go for the
we would
gold.
love that.
All right, let's go to the other mat. Let's go to wrestling and talk about wrestling for the Raptors.
Wrestling Friday, we had a huge in-school duel at Indian Hill. Good, a big shout out to Indian Hill. They did a fantastic job of hosting that. And the Raptors came out on top, did a great job. Luke Pastura, just his match comes to my mind. He was down by a point with 10 seconds left, got a huge takedown
Nice.
to get the victory, and it was awesome. But so then we competed woke up at had a 6:45 bus on on Saturday. Those wrestlers, they don't get to sleep in,
Nope.
and went and competed in a absolutely humongous wrestling tournament at Milford, where we had Sully Gagan and Luke Pasteur came in fifth. We had Gavin Backers, Jackson Taylor came in third, and we had Joe Schnerstein, Max Landers came in second, and also Marshall Morency came in second. Marshall achieved his 100th win of his career there as well.
Fantastic.
So huge shout out to him, and he's got a lot more in his bag, that's for sure. He's just a junior.
Well, congratulations to them. I know in 2 weeks they'll have the ECC tournament, so good luck to the
Yeah.
wrestlers. And then
And we have
we
senior
got the
night. We have senior night wrestling this Wednesday night. Senior night wrestling. So if you haven't seen a wrestling match, get on up there. West Claremont, New Richmond, and Ross. We will be entertaining Wednesday night, 6:30 senior night.
so it'll be hopping in the gym.
Yes,
So
it will be.
we have 1 minute to wrap up this week's show
Let's
for
go.
cheerleading and dance.
Yes, cheer and dance, ECC championships this weekend at West Claremont. 11 o'clock is our cheer competition, and 1 o'clock will be our dance competition. So we're super excited about that. Um, Cheer has after this, Cheer has their OASSA regionals, which will be on Sunday. So they'll compete in those, hopefully make the state championships. And our dance team on Sunday just participated in our OASSA dance championships, where they placed in the top teams in the state in three different categories. They were ninth in hip hop, eighth in palm, and 12th in jazz. So huge shout out to those young ladies. I was there to be able to hoot and holler for them. And again, they're so appreciative, and I'm so thankful and appreciative for them.
Well, Newt, we're so appreciative of you taking the time each week to talk
Of
with us
course.
about your Raptors. And it's a great show. It's great updates. Everything's going well at Anderson High School, and you're driving that bus, and we thank you for driving it.
I appreciate it. I'm just incredibly lucky. So hopefully the gas tank is full and we got a lot more driving to do here.
Sounds good, Newt. Have a great week, and we'll
All
touch
right.
base next week.
See
Thank
you,
you, sir.
brother.
See you later.